Hey, the OSHL podcast for all the latest OSHL news, fun facts for fans featuring game recaps, interviews, power rankings, and a whole lot more. From the panel you can trust, tune in to the OSHL podcast on Spotify and YouTube. As the face-off is controlled and slapped out by the County, off the glass, kept down and controlled by Akey. Akey controls that in, bumped off his man. As it's slapped in and kept in. As the County controls, they go back into their own zone and slapped out. Face-off shot down. That's Gregory, long shot, easily handled by Chrislin. As 1:42 left of the second period, 3-1 County. As both teams change, face-off goes deep. As Casabo, Nesbitt on the point, as Jones, Samus, and Ferguson forward for Madoc. As the face-off won by Jones, but controlled by the County as they shoot around. That's Casabo chasing into the corner. Reverse hits his man, keeps it up. That's Samus slapping that down for Jones. As there's a little slash going on behind those lines. That's going to be a slash to Casabo. Way behind the zone. That was Casabo and Mins, as there was a hit along the boards. Casabo took exception to that as he slashed Mins across the back of the leg. As the Royals will be going to the power play, that'll be Casabo, 2 minutes for slashing, 1:26 of the second period. As the assistant captain, Peaver, looking for an explanation on that call. As the faceoff will go all the way down to the Madoc zone. As Nick Ferguson still looking for an explanation on that one. As not happy, as not a lot of people saw that. That was a slash way behind the play. As Madoc lines up for this face-off. This will be Jones stepping in for the face-off, wins the draw, and Peaver sends this one all the way down. John Samus and Jones chase all the way down as they come down in front of Steve Tierney. 1:20 left of the second period, 1:54 left of the second period. Other way around, 1:20 left of the period, 1:54 of the penalty. As the face-off will be to the right of Tierney. That's Jones stepping in for the face-off. John Samus up front with Brusma and Peaver. Face-off won by Madoc. Huge hook there. No call. Scores! That is John Samus with that one. Again, one thing has to be said about Madoc. They've actually been better shorthanded today than they have anything else. You go back to the 5-minute major penalty they had in the second period. It was all Madoc. We are simply 11 seconds into the penalty to Casabo, and it's now 3-2 for the County. As what a great play by John Samus as he spins into that one and sends that one right in. As Madoc showing some great life here in the second period. Bray finishes his check along the boards. As the County circles back, 1 minute left of the first period, 1:25 left of the penalty. As this is Clancy shooting this up for the Royals, and he is chased back in by Van Black. Again, that's Brusma checking in. He's a defenseman. He carries his guys in. As the County comes in, that's Peaver bumping his man off. As Clancy with a quick shot off the shoulder of Kuslin. As the puck's controlled by the County, they go back to the point. That's Gregory looking for the shot. He has to pass that around Van Black on the half board. Looking for the outside pass. Misses their assignment. Kept in by the County and picked off by Peaver. Peaver carries up through his own, 12 seconds left. He dumps this one in. As Van Black looks at the clock, checks this in as he goes into the corner to battle with his man. Hard battle on the boards, 3 seconds left. 2 seconds left. as we are going into the third period. 3, 2, 4. The county. Story of this game, of course, is Steve Tierney. And the other story of this is Madoc playing shorthanded, being absolutely fantastic as we're going to the intermission show. And we will catch you in the third period.
The Madoc Wildcats wish to thank the following. Finn's Pub and Patio, 231 Durham Street, Madoc, offering Canadian dishes, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Visit them today. The Thomasburg Store, Highway 37 Thomasburg. Check them out on Facebook for the latest hours and special events. J Squared Roofing, specializing in roofing solutions for both residential and commercial for over 20 years. Perfecto Pet Grooming, located in Madoc, specializing in pet grooming and pet photography. Reliable welding and millwright service, servicing the Madoc area, equipped to handle aluminum, stainless, and mild steel. Hidden Gold Mine Bakery, Madoc, recognized in Ontario's culinary top 5 list of can't-miss coffee shops in Hastings County. Quinte Hearing Center, offering patient-centered care and direct billing for hearing needs. A-Team Construction Madoc, offering a variety of professional construction services for both residential and commercial products. Exposure Signs and Graphics, specializing in creating custom signs and graphics for businesses, enlarging photos, and printing photos on canvas. S&S Contracting, offering services for both residential and commercial needs in various areas in Ontario. Love's Tree Removal, operating for over 30 years, providing tree removal, stump removal, cutting, chipping, and pruning. Lever Plumbing, specializing in residential and commercial plumbing services, including plumbing repairs, sewer, cleaning, and water heater installation. Team Gordon Real Estate Team, located in Madoc, focusing on client satisfaction from Peterborough to Tweed and the surrounding areas. North County Garage, the only garage. The Madoc Wildcats wish to thank the following. Finn's Pub and Patio, 231 Durham Street, Madoc, offering Canadian dishes, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Visit them today. The Thomasburg Store, Highway 37 Thomasburg. Check them out on Facebook for the latest hours and special events. J Squared Roofing, specializing in roofing solutions for both residential and commercial for over 20 years. Perfecto Pet Grooming, located in Madoc, specializing in pet grooming and pet photography. Reliable welding and millwright service, servicing the Madoc area, equipped to handle aluminum, stainless, and mild steel. Hidden Gold Mine Bakery, Madoc, recognized in Ontario's culinary top 5 list of can't-miss coffee shops in Hastings County. Quinte Hearing Center, offering patient-centered care and direct billing for hearing needs. A-Team Construction Madoc, offering a variety of professional construction services for both residential and commercial products. Exposure Signs and Graphics, specializing in creating custom signs and graphics for businesses, enlarging photos, and printing photos on canvas. S&S Contracting, offering services for both residential and commercial needs in various areas in Ontario. Love's Tree Removal, operating for over 30 years, providing tree removal, stump removal, cutting, chipping, and pruning. Lever Plumbing, specializing in residential and commercial plumbing services, including plumbing repairs, sewer, cleaning, and water heater installation. Team Gordon Real Estate Team, located in Madoc, focusing on client satisfaction from Peterborough to Tweed and the surrounding areas. North County Garage, the only garage body mechanics you'll ever need. Learn more about their commitment to excellent auto repair services. The Madoc Wildcats wish to thank the following. Finn's Pub and Patio, 231 Durham Street, Madoc, offering Canadian dishes, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Visit them today. The Thomasburg Store, Highway 37 Thomasburg. Check them out on Facebook for the latest hours and special events. J Squared Roofing, specializing in roofing solutions for both residential and commercial for over 20 years. Perfecto Pet Grooming, located in Madoc, specializing in pet grooming and pet photography. Reliable welding and millwright service, servicing the Madoc area, equipped to handle aluminum, stainless, and mild steel. Hidden Gold Mine Bakery, Madoc, recognized in Ontario's culinary top 5 list of can't-miss coffee shops in Hastings County. Quinte Hearing Center, offering patient-centered care and direct billing for hearing needs. A-Team Construction Madoc, offering a variety of professional construction services for both residential and commercial products. Exposure Signs and Graphics, specializing in creating custom signs and graphics for businesses, enlarging photos, and printing photos on canvas. S&S Contracting, offering services for both residential and commercial needs in various areas in Ontario. Love's Tree Removal, operating for over 30 years, providing tree removal, stump removal, cutting, chipping, and pruning. Lever Plumbing, specializing in residential and commercial plumbing services, including plumbing repairs, sewer, cleaning, and water heater installation. Team Gordon Real Estate Team, located in Madoc, focusing on client satisfaction from Peterborough to Tweed and the surrounding areas. North County Garage, the only garage body mechanics you'll ever need. Learn more about their commitment to excellent auto repair services. The Madoc Wildcats wish to thank the following: Finn's Pub and Patio, 231 Durham Street, Madoc, offering Canadian dishes, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Visit them today. The Thomasburg Store, Highway 37, Thomasburg. Check them out on Facebook for the latest hours and special events. J Squared Roofing, specializing in roofing solutions for both residential and commercial for over 20 years. Perfecto Pet Grooming, located in Madoc, specializing in pet grooming and pet photography. Reliable welding and millwright service, servicing the Madoc area, equipped to handle aluminum, stainless, and mild steel. Hidden Gold Mine Bakery, Madoc, recognized in Ontario's culinary top 5 list of can't-miss coffee shops in Hastings County. Quinte Hearing Center, offering patient-centered care and direct billing for hearing needs. A-Team Construction Madoc, offering a variety of professional construction services for both residential and commercial products. Exposure Signs and Graphics, specializing in creating custom signs and graphics for businesses, enlarging photos, and printing photos on canvas. S&S Contracting, offering services for both residential and commercial needs in various areas in Ontario. Love's Tree Removal, operating for over 30 years, providing tree removal, stump removal, cutting, chipping, and pruning. Lever Plumbing, specializing in residential and commercial plumbing services, including plumbing repairs, sewer, cleaning, and water heater installation. Team Gordon Real Estate Team, located in Madoc, focusing on client satisfaction from Peterborough to Tweed and the surrounding areas. North County Garage, the only garage body mechanics you'll ever need. Learn more about their commitment to excellent auto repair services. The Madoc Wildcats wish to thank the following: Finn's Pub and Patio, 231 Durham Street, Madoc, offering Canadian dishes, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Visit them today. The Thomasburg Store, Highway 37, Thomasburg. Check them out on Facebook for the latest hours and special events. J Squared Roofing, specializing in roofing solutions for both residential and commercial for over 20 years. Perfecto Pet Grooming, located in Madoc, specializing in pet grooming and pet photography. Reliable welding and millwright service, servicing the Madoc area, equipped to handle aluminum, stainless, and mild steel. Hidden Gold Mine Bakery, Madoc, recognized in Ontario's culinary top 5 list of can't-miss coffee shops in Hastings County. Quinte Hearing Center, offering patient-centered care and direct billing for hearing needs. A-Team Construction Madoc, offering a variety of professional construction services for both residential and commercial products. Exposure Signs and Graphics, specializing in creating custom signs and graphics for businesses, enlarging photos, and printing photos on canvas. S&S Contracting, offering services for both residential and commercial needs in various areas in Ontario. Love's Tree Removal, operating for over 30 years, providing tree removal, stump removal, cutting, chipping, and pruning. Lever Plumbing, specializing in residential and commercial plumbing services, including plumbing repairs, sewer, cleaning, and water heater installation. Team Gordon Real Estate Team, located in Madoc, focusing on client satisfaction from Peterborough to Tweed and the surrounding areas. North County Garage, the only garage body mechanics you'll ever need. Learn more about their commitment to excellent auto repair services. The Madoc Wildcats wish to thank the following: Finn's Pub and Patio, 231 Durham Street, Madoc, offering Canadian dishes, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Visit them today. The Thomasburg Store, Highway 37 Thomasburg. Check them out on Facebook for the latest hours and special events. J Squared Roofing, specializing in roofing solutions for both residential and commercial for over 20 years. Perfecto Pet Grooming, located in Madoc, specializing in pet grooming and pet photography. Reliable welding and millwright service, servicing the Madoc area, equipped to handle aluminum, stainless, and mild steel. Hidden Gold Mine Bakery, Madoc, recognized in Ontario's culinary top 5 list of can't-miss coffee shops in Hastings County. Quinte Hearing Center, offering patient-centered care and direct billing for hearing needs. A-Team Construction Madoc, offering a variety of professional construction services for both residential and commercial products. Exposure Signs and Graphics, specializing in creating custom signs and graphics for businesses, enlarging photos, and printing photos on canvas. S&S Contracting, offering services for both residential and commercial needs in various areas in Ontario. Love's Tree Removal, operating for over 30 years, providing tree removal, stump removal.
Welcome back to the third period. 3-2 the county power play still for the Wildcats. As the story in this game has been the goaltender for the county, Steve Tierney, and has been the penalty kill for the Madoc Wildcats. They've been outstanding, killing off all their penalties today, as they've scored 2 shorthanded goals with 15 seconds left in the as there must have been something wrong with the clock, as it's 5-on-5 hockey with 4 seconds still left up on the power play. Not sure what that was all about, as Ferguson missed the net and controlled back in by Miracle. That's Nick Ferguson spinning away from his man at the top of the circle, steps in through the half board, pushes through Miracle again. That's the big body of Ferguson cutting through out to the slot. That's Samus again. He's got one already tonight. He's looking. Ferguson tries to kick that in. That's Jones and Samus. As the whistle has gone, apparently. As Madoc thought they tied that up with a great play by Samus, battling in deep, and was unable to get that through. As a face-off to the right of Tierney, that's won by Jones. Ferguson pushes through, controlled by the Hunter of the Royals. Shot back up through the half board as County looks through the feet of John Samus. That's going to be not icing. Shot and held on by Chrislin. As that's Nesbitt down the corner battling his man. 18:50 left, 3-2 County. Unsure what's going on here. John Samus going to the lines and looking for an explanation of that one, and is unable to get one as they're trying to figure that one out. Unsure what happened there. As the face-off will take place to the right-hand side of Chrislin. 18:50 of the third period, 3-2. As Bray steps in, face-off won by the County, but controlled by Madoc. That's Nesbitt shooting it out. Picked off by Hunter, dumped back in, delayed offside. As Nesbitt gets it back behind his own net. Out to Casabo. Casabo carrying through the neutral zone. Sees Dalton Samus. Samus walks in through the slot, shot off the leg of Hunter into the corner. Controlled again by Madoc, as that's Nesbitt coming in off the line. He keeps it in. That's Dalton Samus. Shot, missed the net, off the glove of Tierney. And that's Bray in the corner. Bray looks to spin away from his man, doesn't get it. Looking for the outlet pass. Nice battle out front by Samus. As Bray controls, looking for his outlet pass. Steps around his man, the half board, can't find it. Back in behind the net to Aki. Aki looking for a pass, knocked away by the Royals. As 2-on-1. And slapped away back down to Chrislin. Chrislin controls behind his own net. Over to Nesbitt. Madoc circles, looking for the outlet pass, missed by Samus. Shot through the neutral zone, controlled again by Nesbitt. He walks through, long shot, right into the glove of Tierney. As it's 17:48 of the third period, 3-2 County. As there's going to be a penalty. a misconduct. That's going to be Valier getting a call for that, a 10-minute misconduct. We're going to get control of what this is going to be. Yeah, he's tapping his hip for a 10-minute misconduct penalty. It's not a penalty. Didn't think that was going to be a power play. As they're going to erase the 2-minute penalty, still 5-on-5. As Peaver looking for the explanation on that, could be 5-on-5, 10-minute misconduct. 17:48 of the third period, 3-2 County. As Jama steps in, he's going to take the face off. He's up front with Ferguson and Jones, Peaver, and Nesbitt on the point. As they're going to, Madoc's going to change up one guy on that. Nesbitt's going to go off for that one. And Barusma's got to come up for this one as they're going to change up. They thought they were going to the power play. 17:48, third period. John Samus steps in for the face-off on this one. Samus lines up. Wins the draw, back to Peaver. Peaver has to step in quick off his foot and controls. Bouncing puck controlled by Peaver over to Samus. As Peaver gets away with shooting the puck, or handling the stick away from his player. As that's Barusma going down, checking in behind the net. That should be icing. They finally call that icing, as it is 5-on-5. A little bit of confusion right now, as they're trying to get this one worked out. As the County not allowed to change. Face-off will be to the right-hand side of Tierney. As that's Jones stepping in, take this face-off. That's a healthy scratch. Patrick Cole is standing in our camera right there. As the face-off kept in by Peaver. John Samus, long shot from the point, off the leg, but controlled by Samus. As Peaver unable to control to keep it in. Peaver back over to Barusma. 17:30 left of the third period. And that's Barusma dumping that in, and the County controls behind their own net. Samus chases. Off Ferguson, kept in by John Samus behind the net. That's Jones behind the net. He picks up the puck. Looking for the outlet pass off the boards back to Peaver. Peaver the shot. Tierney save and kicked out wide by Nick Ferguson. That's Jones again. Down low to John Samus. Top line out for Madoc right now. Samus back for Peaver, but it doesn't make it all the way down. That should be again icing a call. As the Royal is changing some of their players. Icing call, but the Royals were still able to change some of their players. As a face-off will be to the As the face-off is to the right-hand side, that's Gordon stepping in. As the puck is controlled by the County, goes behind the net. County looking to dump that out. That's Zarnett. As Van Black goes back to Nesbitt. Nesbitt up to Gordon. Gordon cuts through the neutral zone. Madoc still trying to get some little life here, as it is controlled by the County as Hunter blows a tire, falls down, but is controlled by the County as they walk in. Long shot off the leg. Nesbitt into the controller with his guy. That was Hunter and Nesbitt battling it out. Long shot off the foot of Casabo. Cameron shot off the leg of Nesbitt. Bouncing puck. Casabo controls out to Van Black. Van Black out to the middle to Gordon. Gordon cutting through the inside. And called offside by the referee, Shane Schwinnard. 16:07 of the third period. Face off to the neutral zone, out to the right-hand side of Tierney. Samus, Bray, and Akey up front. As Van Buren and Dostaller on the point. That's Van Buren over to Dostaller. Dostaller carries in over the line, dumps in. Long shot to the left-hand side of Tierney. Tierney drops down and covers that up. Face off the left-hand side of Tierney. 15:57 of the third period. 3-2 County. As the team lines up, this will be Bray stepping in for the face-off for Madoc. County leaves a little bit early. That will get rid of the centerman. That'll be Clancy now coming in against Bray. spray, wins the draw, but controlled by the County as the County circles back behind their own net. As gets a clear save, but knocked down by by Samus. Shot around the net. That'll be Dostahler coming in off the point to keep that in. He does. Up high, lands behind the net. Controlled by County. Royals player bumped off the ice. Hard hit along the board there. As they're kept in, that's Van Buren. He shoots up. And that's Akey. Akey controls backhand in. As Picton was changing. Madoc's yelling for too many men. Don't get it. As again, that was a miscommunication on the Royals bench. Too many men on the ice, not caught by the referees. That's Ferguson slapping along the side. That's Dostahler trying to get to his puck. Checks his man. Oh, there's going to be an interference call. That's going to be Akey. As he hits his man. Should be just a straight-up interference call on that one, hopefully. As he hits his man prior to him getting the puck. Yeah, that's the interference call. That's called by Akey, 15:04. As the County goes to the power play in the third period.
It's got to go off.
As the face-off will be to the right-hand side of Chrysler. As the County goes to power play, this is actually a good play for Madoc as they've been outstanding on the shorthanded call. As that's McGinnis stepping in on the draw and shot around by Brusma. Peaver controls behind the net. He fires hard around and not kept in by the County. As that's Blakely chasing his man. As the County goes D to D, looking for their outlet pass across the ice. Tapped in. And not controlled in. That's Clancy walking in by the Royals. As Peaver hits his man along the half board there. Miracle dumps it in. Slapped down by Peaver. As Chrysler puts it right back to Peaver. Peaver shoots it down the ice. 1:30 left of the penalty. 14:37 of the third period. Shot around the ice. That's Miracle putting it back to his partner. Looking for the long pass out. As that goes to Cameron. Cameron down through the middle. As the Madoc backs up with numbers. That's Cameron. Forced outside by Brusma, tipped away by Chrysler. And here comes Madoc. As they carry it in, that's John Samus. Back to him. John Samus looking for the shot. He already has one tonight. Tierney again with a glove save at 14:11 of the third period. 1:03 left of the third period. Again, the story. Steve Tierney in this one has been outstanding. And again, the shorthanded play of Madoc today. As this is Jones steps in, he controls back to Samus, back to Casabo. Casabo for the shot off the leg of the player. Nesbitt keeps it in. Shot and glove down by Nesbitt. County looking for an offside call on that one. County wanted the offside on that one. They were yelling pretty good at the back referee on that one. In the face-off situation with the two ref, one linesman, the back referee is supposed to be grabbing the line on that one. As this is Ferguson stepping in. County controls the draw as they come back out 3-on-2. Now caught up, now 2-on-3. As County looking for the pass, as Blakely steps up on his man. Cross ice and easily handled by Chrysler. As only 7 seconds came off the last time we had the whistle, 13:31, 3-2 County. As this will be Steve Ferguson stepping in for the draw. Still shorthanded, 23 seconds. Steve Ferguson battling, wins his draw, and shot down by Blakely in behind the net. County chases back, 15 seconds left of the penalty. As Arnott now carries the puck over, 5 seconds left of the penalty to Akey. Kipped across and shot in behind the net. As Blakely finishes his check, as it is now 5-on-5 hockey. As it's shot out and controlled by Smith from the County, goes over to his defense partner, that's Hunter. As they look for the shot in, tipped in by Arnott, way deep, that's Nesbitt now chasing for Madoc. Off the board, slapped down by Van Black as he looks to kick it up, but turned over twice by both teams, and Clancy carries in for the Royals. That's around the outside, that's Cameron, as he's pushed off to the outside, as Van Black now controls. Looks across to Casabo. 12:38 left of the third period. Casabo carrying it in, drops off to Gordon as it's shot wide. and easily shot into the glove of Steve Tierney. So we're getting a roster update there again. That's Grona, not Gordon. As Van Buren keeps that in. Shot down, missed, and that's going to be an icing call. As we will grab a quick commercial break here, and we'll be right back.
This Madoc Wildcats broadcast brought to you by Hidden Gold Mine Bakery Madoc, recognized in Ontario's culinary top 5 list of can't-miss coffee shops in Hastings County.
Face off to the right-hand side of Steve Tierney. And face off won by Madoc, kicked away by County. And controlled by John Savage. Hard shot, missed. As that's Jones trying to get it in there, right into the belly of Steve Tierney again, playing outstanding for the County. As he has faced a ton of shots today. As Jones steps back in for the face-off, Samus Ferguson up front, Van Buren and Dosselaer on the point. As kept in by John Samus. John Samus already with a goal today. As Dosselaer battles his man, loses control. County comes out off the foot of John Samus. John Samus knocks it back in. County shoots it back in. And that's Chrislin coming out, misses the puck as he tries to get a quick shot off behind the net, doesn't get it. Dosselaer going in, getting his man. Kept away from the half-board by John Samus. Steps around his man, 11:47 of the third period. Samus back and forth behind the forwards of the County as it's chipped away. As that's McGinnis. McGinnis gets the puck. Penalty coming up against the Royals as Chrislin goes to the bench and kicked up to Brusma. He carries the puck in, tries to get it through as the whistle goes, as that's going to be a power play now for Madoc. .26 of the third period. Great opportunity here as that is going to be Crane going in for the hook in behind the zone. There's going to be a timeout called right now as we will go as they've called a timeout on this one here. Hey, don't forget to check out the OSHL podcast for all the latest OSHL news, fun facts for the fans, featuring game recaps, interviews, power, rankings, and a whole lot more from the panel that you can trust. Tune into the OSHL podcast on Spotify and YouTube. So hope you can join us this week as we got some fun things coming up, including a little top 5 that I think everyone at home is going to enjoy, but we'll save that for the podcast. As we come back to play, as Madoc goes to the power play, 11:26 of the third period, as we got Nesbitt Peaver on the point, and Jones, John Samus, and Nick Ferguson up front for Madoc. As this very important face-off to the right-hand side of Tierney. Face-off pushed in by Jones, stolen away by Samus, as Madoc spreads out on this power play. As back to Peaver. Peaver likes to shoot from the point and handled by Steve Tierney. As Madoc has to get a little more traffic out front of the net there. As the faceoff will take place back to the right-hand side of Tierney. This is Jones stepping in again. Faceoff controlled by Peaver. Samus on the half-board, down low to Jones. Jones steps around behind the net, way back to Nesbitt. They're going to be looking for Peaver for the shot probably on this one as Peaver goes in low. That's Jones. Circling around the outside of the half-board. He's going to go back to Nesbitt. Peaver open. Oh, it is chipped away. Foot race. This is a breakaway. He's shorthanded. And Chrislin with a beautiful save. As Samuels comes all the way back as the Royals player was left out front all by himself and had all day to come up with the play. That was Howlett. John Samus come back and knocked his man back, taking the net off as well. Face-off will be to the left-hand side of Chrislin. as Bray will step in on this one. Bray, Van Black, and Grona up front as face-off. Won by Madoc, but controlled by the Royals. Face-off into the corner as that's Bray going back. Bumps his man off on the half-board. Controlled by McInnes as he carries up through the neutral zone. McInnes all the way up to Van Black. Van Black one-on-one with his man. Cross ice. Brusma carries. Controls as he goes down low. That's Grona. Back to Brusma. Brusma looking for it. That's Grona again. He goes nice low behind the net. Walkout shot. Tierney. He chips away on that one again. Tierney standing his ground. As again, 10-17 of the third period. 51 seconds. 51 seconds left of the penalty. As that's Bray stepping in for the draw. Van Black to his left. Grona to his right. Face-off won by Jones. Drops his centerman. As his stick gets tangled up. Shot in. Off Tierney. Didn't see it. Puck goes in the corner. And controlled in by Van Black. Van Black steps around his man. Leg gets stuck out. Knocks him down. That's Brusma. Brusma long shot. Tipped in by Van Black and off the post. There is going to be a penalty. That's going to go against Van Black. As he going to be called for interference on that one. As that was a questionable call by Madoc. As we're going to go to 4-on-4 hockey for 28 seconds. 9:54 halfway through the third period. 3-2 County. But again, will this really hurt Madoc? I don't know. They've been playing outstanding shorthanded as Cody Akey steps in to take the draw on this one. As Akey and Dalton Samus stepping out for the 4-on-4 hockey. Shot in deep. Knocked down by Nesbitt. Nesbitt goes behind the net. As controlled by Caspel. Caspel picked off but kept in by Nesbitt. As that's Dalton Samus gets by his man, but controlled by Cameron from the Royals. Royals circles around the inside their own zone. Nice hit by Samus. Back to Nesbitt. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. As Madoc now goes shorthanded, and the Royals go to a power play as Nesbitt controls in. Fans on the shot, but controls. Puts it behind the net. That's Akey coming in, keeps it in. Cassabo keeps his man in, but Mackey pushes through. 3-on-2. Nesbitt getting back to get on his man, and is able to knock that away as they made their play there. Just missing Chrystalin. As 9:06 left of the third period, 1:12 left in the power play now to the County. As the faceoff will be staying in. As it looks like they'll be staying inside. Peaver pleading with the referee to take the puck outside, doesn't get it. Faceoff will be to the right-hand side of Chrystalin. After converting, the linesman is going to take this one outside. Now all the way outside. As this will be Chris Jones stepping in up front with John Samus, Peaver, and Brusma. On this PK as this pushed through by Jones. Jones gets it, but controlled by the Royals. Royals backing up, trying to regroup here. Madoc going back into their T formation. As the Royals trying to get outside, great forechecking by Madoc. As again, Royals trying to figure out this power play, can't seem to get it going. As again, they finally get it through off the foot. And Peaver with a big check on the line as he hits Crane. He did not like that. Jones puts a stick on Miracle. Puck gets by and goes in behind the net. Jones gives forecheck in, bumps his man behind the net. Puck controlled by the Royals. A great forecheck by Jones. 8:23 left of the third period. 20 seconds left now of the penalty. As here comes the Royals' long shot. Tipped away by Brusma as it's tipped out of play. 18 seconds left in the penalty to Van Black for interference. As we're going to line up to the right-hand side of Chrystalin. This will be Steve Ferguson stepping in to take the draw with Blakely, Peaver up front, and Brusma. 18 seconds left. Face-off. Won by the County, but knocked away by Ferguson. Now that's Blakely coming in. Tipped away by Peaver. Tips that away. Shot into the half board. Peaver pushes his man into the boards. Continues to check. As that's Blakely pushing through. As the stick kept away as the Royals cut through the middle. Ferguson picks this one off. He's got McGinnis with him as we now go 5-on-5 hockey as Steve Tierney gobbles that one up. Has a little bit of rough play here. Oh, we got to fight. Gloves are off. This is Ferguson. Steve Ferguson jumped in with his man. There seems to be 3 or 4 guys here. Ferguson's on his back punching away as they're trying to bump this one in. As they're still trying to get at each other here. And as this is broken up and they try to get some sort of figuring this one out on this one, we will go to a commercial break and we'll be back in just a minute.
The Madoc Wildcats wish to thank the following: Finn's Pub and Patio, 231 Durham Street, Madoc, offering Canadian dishes, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Visit them today. The Thomasburg Store, Highway 37, Thomasburg. Check them out on Facebook for the latest hours and special events. J Squared Roofing, specializing in roofing solutions for both residential and commercial for over 20 years. Perfecto Pet Grooming, located in Madoc, specializing in pet grooming and pet photography. Reliable welding and millwright service, servicing the Madoc area, equipped to handle aluminum, stainless, and mild steel. Hidden Gold Mine Bakery, Madoc, recognized in Ontario's culinary top 5 list of can't-miss coffee shops in Hastings County. Quinte Hearing Center, offering patient-centered care and direct billing for hearing needs. A-Team Construction Madoc, offering a variety of professional construction services for both residential and commercial products. Exposure Signs and Graphics, specializing in creating custom signs and graphics for businesses, enlarging photos, and printing photos on canvas. S&S Contracting, offering services for both residential and commercial needs in various areas in Ontario. Love's Tree Removal, operating for over 30 years, providing tree removal, stump removal, cutting, chipping, and pruning. Lever Plumbing, specializing in residential and commercial plumbing services, including plumbing repairs, sewer, cleaning, and water heater installation. Team Gordon Real Estate Team, located in Madoc, focusing on client satisfaction from Peterborough to Tweed and the surrounding areas. North County Garage, the only garage body mechanics you'll ever need. Learn more about their commitment to excellent auto repair services.
Well, again, Madoc Wildcats would like to thank all the sponsors on this as we continue to work this one out here. Again, don't forget the OSHL podcast will be out Tuesday night, Wednesday morning for all the latest OSHL news, fun facts for fans featuring game recaps, interviews, power rankings, and a whole lot more from the panel you can trust. Tune into the OSHL podcast on Spotify and YouTube. We would love for you to join us as we have a lot of fun doing the podcast, bringing you all the news that we can. So check us out again on YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe as we bring you exciting stuff from around the league as we continue to work this out here. 3-2, 7:45 of the third period as the referee, Shane Chouinard, explains this to everyone here involved. We don't see any times up on the clock. So that was Steve Ferguson that he got into a little coup d'etat there. Went hard to the ice. They're still looking for an explanation on this as they're trying to get this all worked out here. As both captains take it back to their benches. As Cameron back to talk to Coach Draper. And Ferguson takes everything back to their bench as well as they try to work this out. 7:45, third period, 3-2 for the County Royals. Again, thank you so much for joining us here as we get into again, to work the bugs out here on the very first broadcast, tape broadcast, I should say, of this game, as we're still working on the internet capacity here, so that the Wildcats would love to go live on Sportfy, like the other teams in the COSHL. The next Madoc Wildcat game will be next Sunday here at 4 o'clock as the Uxbridge Pioneers come into town. Of course, Madoc will be looking for a little bit of vengeance from their loss last weekend, or Friday night, up in Uxbridge. Sorry, that was Orangeville that they played. As County Royals player being sent off the ice. That's Boomhauer. Boomhauer being sent off. Not sure what that's all about. So it looks like both players have been ejected for that one. Might be for the fight as the face-off's won by Jones. As we're going to 4-on-4 hockey with no time up on the clock. Not sure what's going on there. As the face-off, or the puck is shot down, that's Peaver giving chase at 7:30 of the third period. Peaver and Brusma out on the point as Jones and John Samus up front, as that's Jones carrying through the neutral zone. Long shot across. Samus gives chase. Slapped away by the County all the way down. That's going to be icing. And that's icing at 7:14 as the County tries to change again. Referees didn't let them this time, as they're trying to work this one out. As the face-off will be to the right-hand side of Steve Tierney. Again, no time up on the clock for this 4-on-4 hockey. As face-off won by Madoc, back to Peaver. Peaver over to Brusma, long shot, grabbed by Tierney. Easily handled by Steve Tierney. One of the stories of the lines of this again. As it's 3-2, 7:08 of the third period. As Van Black steps in for the face-off with Akey up front. As Cody Akey up front, as the face-off is won by Van Black and kept in by Brusma. Shot around the net, that's Hunter. Van Black gets away from his man, pushes through. Hunter stays on him. Akey comes in, gets him a hand, controls by Akey. Akey steps around his man, working outside the net. Looking for the pass, can't get it, out to Brusma. Brusma's going to be looking for Peaver with the shot. Peaver low shot, tipped away by Hunter into the corner. That's Van Black now controlling. Works around the half board, back to Brusma. Brusma, long shot. As Van Black tried to get a stick on that and just missed. Easily handled by Steve Tierney. 6:38 left of the third period. 3-2 County. As the up front unit changes. As this is Bray and Grona coming out for the draw. Bray pushes his man through. Can't hold it. Face off one. Controlled by the County. And Bray pushes back Brusma. As there was a player between him and the puck. He bows and puts it across and circles away from his man. As the Madoc throws this, Grona, it goes off his foot as now a one-on-one as Clancy comes down on Peaver. Peaver forces his man to the outside as Bray gives chase. Bray grabs the puck up the half board, pushes through his man, gets it in, and it's kept back out by the County. Long shift for Peaver on the point as he's now out with Van Buren. Bray gives chase along with Grona. As now Smith now comes down on long shot, easily handled by Chrislin. Van Buren behind the net. Out the back of the net, that's Peaver. Still out there for Madoc as he pushes up to Samus. As now 5-on-5 hockey. This is Samus coming in. Dalton Samus fans on that. Shoots it around. This is Dostaller. Long shot off the leg. Cross-check penalty coming up. As Madoc will be going to the power play with 5:30 left in the third period.
This Madoc Wildcats broadcast brought to you by A-Team Construction Madoc, offering a variety of professional construction services for both residential and commercial products.
Madoc goes to the power play here. 5:30 left of the third period. As a face-off to the right-hand side of Tierney. This will be Bray stepping, Jones stepping in. Jones wins this face-off, pushes through, and Ferguson takes a bump from his man. As Peaver walks in, fake shot through the feet to Nesbitt. Nesbitt shot, Tierney, there it is! Scores! As that is John Samus sneaking one in there, and we are tied at 3. Wow. As they're able to get that one through, as John Samus able to slap that one in, making it all tied at 3 with 5:19 left to go of the third period. And Madoc has crawled their way back in, going into an early hole, and they're able to climb right back in, and we're all tied up at 3-3. As the face-off controlled by Madoc. As Madoc comes back in, that's Jones, nice low shot. Oh, Ferguson tried to catch that one, but Steve Tierney all over that one again. Like to see the shot count on this game right now, as Steve Tierney has faced a plethora of shots. As Van Vlack, Bray, and Akey come out, Casabo and Nesbitt on the point. Bray steps in to take this draw for Madoc. Face-off won by the County, shot into the corner. As Bray, Akey keeps his man in, kept away by the County as they come in a 2-on-2. Shot by Nesbitt, chasing the corner, 4:54 left of the third. Huge hit behind the net by Akey as he gets the puck out. Oh, Casabo tries to slap that away, almost fooled Chrislin. As Van Black battles his man on the half-board. As Valier, long shot, and easily caught by Chrislin. 4:38 left of the third period. 3-3 tie. As Nesbitt goes off for the change, Peaver out for him. Bray, Van Black, and Akey up front. That's going to be Brusma and Peaver out on the point. 4:38, 3-3. As the late change by the County Royals. Face-off won by the Royals, shot in deep off a leg in behind the net. Huge hit way out top by Akey. That's Van Black on the half-board trying to get his puck out, kept in. 2 Madoc players hit Cameron along the boards. That's controlled by Brusma. He goes behind his own net. Back in behind the net. And Peaver with a hip check. Now we got a fight behind the net. As there was going to be a delayed call. As there's a lot of action going on right now behind the net. I think the original call was going to be an interference call to Peaver, as there's probably going to be a delayed call there for Peaver for the initial, and then he was jumped by the player of the County. Unsure what the calls are going to be here, as this is going to be a minute as we're going to work this one out, as they're sending him off right now as they try and work this one out. We're going to be a minute on this one. We will come back after, again, another commercial break. Again, thank you so much for the sponsors that help us out here at the Wildcats broadcast.
The Madoc Wildcats wish to thank the following: Finn's Pub and Patio, 231 Durham Street, Madoc, offering Canadian dishes, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Visit them today. The Thomasburg Store, Highway 37, Thomasburg. Check them out on Facebook for the latest hours and special events. J Squared Roofing, specializing in roofing solutions for both residential and commercial for over 20 years. Perfecto Pet Grooming, located in Madoc, specializing in pet grooming and pet photography. Reliable welding and millwright service. Servicing the Madoc area, equipped to handle aluminum, stainless, and mild steel. Hidden Gold Mine Bakery, Madoc, recognized in Ontario's culinary top 5 list of can't-miss coffee shops in Hastings County. Quinte Hearing Center, offering patient-centered care and direct billing for hearing needs. A-Team Construction Madoc, offering a variety of professional construction services for both residential and commercial products. Exposure Signs and Graphics, specializing in creating custom signs and graphics for businesses, enlarging photos, and printing photos on canvas. S&S Contracting, offering services for both residential and commercial needs in various areas in Ontario. Love's Tree Removal, operating for over 30 years, providing tree removal, stump removal, cutting, chipping, and pruning. Lever Plumbing, specializing in residential and commercial plumbing services, including plumbing repairs, sewer, cleaning, and water heater installation. Team Gordon Real Estate Team, located in Madoc, focusing on client satisfaction from Peterborough to Tweed and the surrounding areas. North County Garage, the only garage body mechanics you'll ever need. Learn more about their commitment to excellent auto repair services.
Well, we are back. Looks like they got this sort of worked out. Now, Peaver, and we're unsure of the player. From the County Royals that got thrown out. They're still 5-on-5. I thought there was an original call against Peaver for interference. That must have been negated by a secondary call from the Royals. As the both captains are at center ice, get an explanation. Yeah, there must have been something that negated the second call against Peaver. As the referee, back referee, had his hand up for the call. As the face-off will be deep to the left-hand side of Chrysalin. As that's Chris Jones stepping in for the face-off. As we're getting ready for the drop here. We're still trying to work this one out. All right, we're going back to the original call, which we thought we had. Okay, Brandon Peaver had the initial interference call. That's what started that melee. We're now 5-on-4 as the county goes to the power play. Won by the county, kept in. As that's Miracle on the point, looking for the way through. John Samus keeping them the outside, long shot, tipped away by Chrysalin. And that's John Samus again. Madoc has been great on the penalty kill today. As that's Jones keeping track. John Samus again giving up. Nice forecheck by Madoc. As the county looking to break out on this. As County cuts through the middle, that's Brosma stepping up. He keeps it outside and slapped away by Corona. Corona step in, puck hit away by Hunter, knocked down. Puck controlled by the County behind the net. As again, the County, minute 12 left of the penalty. Original call to Peaver, as he's been ejected from this game. As the County comes up through the neutral zone, Brusma steps up and kept in by Camera. It's going to be offside as Van Black also finishes his check. As the faceoff will take place in the neutral zone. 3:12 of the third period, 1 minute left of the first period. As the faceoff is way outside. That's Corona stepping in to take the draw out there. He's out there with Van Black as Nesbitt and Casabo out there as the puck is shot down. That's Riviette behind his own net. stopping, looking for regrouping for the Royals. Royals breaking out. Long pass kept in as he mishandles this one. That's Nesbitt goes by. Nesbitt hammers the puck down and tipped in by Garona. Steve Tierney knocks that one down. Kicks off to Rivette. Rivette looking. Long pass up to... That's Kloss. Steps through the middle. That's 3-on-2. Steps run through his man through Nesbitt. Kicked away by Nesbitt. Nice play by Nesbitt. As the puck is shot in by Caswell into his own bench. They'll thank him for that after the game. 25 seconds left. 2 minutes 38 seconds left in a 3-3 game. As face off to the right-hand side as that's Akey coming in to take the draw. Akey pushes that one through with Dalton Samus. Dalton Samus pushes out to his man. Akey drops down the block. He doesn't get it. Nesbitt slaps it across. Akey missed the assignment. That's Hunter. Hunter long shot. Misses the net. Caspo controls. 10 seconds. Shot down. As we will be returning to 5-on-5 hockey in less than 5 seconds. As the forecheck for Madoc. And we got a breakaway. This is Cameron walking in. And Cresselin reads that one as Nesbitt drives his guy to the ice. Cameron might have got the breakaway, but he felt all of that one. Long shot kicked away by Cresselin. 2 minutes left of this game. 3-3 tie. As this is Jones down the side. That's Akey down the Jones side there. As he spins away from his man. As the... Oh! Misplay! Oh, what a save by Steve Tierney, too! Are you kidding me right now? Steve Tierney, first with a scorpion kick, then somehow gets his blocker on that one. That is definitely going to meet the highlight reel this week there. Wish we had a replay here. It is coming, folks. We're working on it. But what a great scorpion kick by Steve Tierney. As this is Jones stepping in for Madoc. Face-off won by the county. John Samus chases into the corner. Nice battle as Riviette battles his man, shot around. Kept in by Nick Ferguson. Nick Ferguson steps around and Jones misses his check. He keeps it deep. Nick Ferguson gives chase in the corner and that's John Samus now on the half board. Bumped into the net. Ferguson comes in, finishes his check. That's Samus Ferguson along the short board as John Samus steps out. And he passes up, shot, misses the net. That was Garona stepping in, sneaky on the back door. As the county player gets hit with the puck, he's got a guy down. That's... As the referee blows that down, even though the puck, it was being controlled by... Not sure what that was all about, as we're going to go to a short commercial break here. And we will be right back.
This Madoc Wildcats broadcast brought to you by Lever Plumbing, specializing in residential and commercial plumbing services, including plumbing repairs, sewer, cleaning, and water heater installation.
Three tie, 1 minute left as a little bit of tension there as there was a Royal player down, but control kept by Madoc, and the referee blew that one down, stop play. Face off to the right-hand side of Tierney, who's been outstanding tonight. As Jones, Ferguson, and John Samus, the top line for Madoc out. Brusma out there along with McInnes, sorry about that. As Jones wins the draw, he tries to get it through. As Tierney misread that one, but was able to get back into position as they bang that out. And that's McInnes. Back over to Brusma. He controls in. 50 seconds left. He carries in, goes in through the half board, chases in behind the net. That's Riviette and Brusma behind the net. Brusma controls off the foot of Hunter. Riviette shoots it hard around, and Ferguson is unable to keep control. That's going to be an icing call with 34 seconds. As the referee has caught the change. Has gotten away with that a few times tonight. As Bray, Van Black, and Grona up front. That's going to be Dostaller and Casabo on the point. 34.2 seconds left, 3-3 tie here in Madoc at the Madoc District Rec Center here in Madoc, Ontario. Thank you for joining us as the face-off is won by Bray behind the net. Riviere shoots a hard around and kept in by Caspel. He bumps his man on the half-board. Controlled low by Garona. Tries to clear it out front off the leg of Riviere as it's shot hard around the net. Dossier picks in on that one. The defenseman kicks it in as Van Black covers him on the point. That's Garona behind the net as it's kicked out and shot outside off the boards, but it will stay inside to the right-hand side of Steve Tierney. 11.8 seconds in the third period. 3-3 tie. As the top line comes back out, that's going to be Ferguson. John Samuels up front with Jones. Dostaller and Caspel on the point. Face-off one controlled by Madoc. They go back to a long shot by Dostaller, just misses. As we're going in, 5 seconds, shot out long. As they're going to dump this one in. Hard hit right near the end of the game as we are heading to overtime. This will be a 5-minute overtime as the teams both taking a breather here, getting some water. And as we figure this one out, we will go to our commercial break and we will be right back.
This Madoc Wildcats broadcast brought to you by Love's Tree Removal, operating for over 30 years, providing tree removal, stump removal, cutting, chipping, and pruning. This Madoc Wildcats broadcast brought to you by Finn's Pub and Patio, 231 Durham Street, Madoc, offering Canadian dishes, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Visit them today.
Well, here we go. 3-on-3 overtime, 5 minutes of the third period, or the overtime period now. As we got John Samus out there with Jones and Brusma on the point. Has face-off won by Jones, and he pushes through. As Jones tries to battle his guy through as they try to regroup. County push back as John Samus being the front man on this overtime 3-on-3. They pass it up as Jones steps in. As now it's a 2-on-1. As the County comes in, Brusma steps down, and nice tip away by Brusma. That was a really pretty play by Matt as he kicked it away. Matt controls behind his own net as they get the change in as he steps through. Miscommunication pass. County can't play that for too many men as he shoots it around. That'll be Clancy stepping in. He tips it by as the County chasing this one in. That's Cameron as he's hit hard by John Samuels behind the net. Lose control. That's Brusma. 4:16 left this overtime period. As Brusma carrying the puck up right now as Van Black comes on for the Madoc. As Van Black carries it in over the zone, 3-on-3. He's the only man in right now. 4 minutes left of the overtime period. As the County controls, that's Corona keeping the control. Shot. Steve Tierney grabs that one. And face-off will be the right-hand side in the overtime period here. 3:56 left of the overtime. As Nick Garona steps in. Equal draw on that one, as now it is a 1-on-1. Oh, as the County player blows a tire. That's Nesbitt steps up. He gets the puck away as Van Black keeps the puck. As it comes down, a 1-on-2 now as Garona. As the play was going on, we were watching the play up here by Steve Tierney as Nesbitt seemed to skate up with the play with the other player sticking his feet. Maybe a happy accident on that one, we're unsure. As a face-off to the right-hand side of Tierney. As Nick Ferguson, Akey, and Nesbitt. As the County is going to call a timeout here. in this overtime period. Probably just to give his guys a small breather. Thank you again joining us so much for the broadcast today as we are 3-3 here in overtime. The stories in tonight's game, top story is Steve Tierney. Been absolutely outstanding for the county. Story number 2 is Madoc's shorthanded play as they got 2 shorthanded goals. As we're going to try and take a quick peek here at the shots on net for Steve Tierney. As the face-off will be to his right-hand side. Online right now, Madoc Wildcats are out shooting the County Royals 71-40. So he has been outstanding right now. Steve Tierney as Ferguson steps in on the draw. As it's won by the Royals, 2-on-2. Now back, now it's 2-on-3. They chase a guy, long shot. Chrislin gets it. Nesbitt gets the puck, controls back. Turnover by the county, got it. Nesbitt misses this man. Oh, but Chrislin falls down. Akey wanted that hit, but his player blew the tire as the county knocks that one away. That's Nick Ferguson, as he gets that one back out. That's Akey controlling. He keeps it in. Nick Ferguson chasing his guy. As they are going up the side, that's a change. Oh, he's hacked. Shot over the net of Chrislin as the county controls. That's Bruzma carrying up the puck. Carrying up as Akey and Nick Ferguson. That comes in, shoots off the shoulder of Tierney and over the out of play. With 2:46 left of the overtime period, 3-3 tie. As Jones, Van Black, and Bruzma stays out for Madoc. That's an unreal stat today. 71 saves by Steve Tierney. 2:46 face-off, won by Jones, but controlled by County Royals. As the Madoc backs up, trying to get this one off. Nice hit there along the boards. Controlled by Van Black. Van Black comes in one-on-one. Toe drag shot off the defenseman's stick and out of play. Face-off again. Inside the county zone to the left-hand side. Madoc wants the right-hand side face-off. As Jones steps in out there with Van Black. And now McInnes comes out on the point. And the face-off's pushed through by Jones, but controlled by the county. Here comes the county. It's going to be 2-on-2. As he's pushed out by McInnes, easily kept to the side by Chrislin. As that's Jones cutting through the middle. Jones controlling this puck. He weaves back and forth. Nice long shot, top of the circle, off the leg. As he's tripped up by the county player. And now it's a 1-on-2 odd man rush as he's pushed to the outside by Dalton Samus. Samus going up the side. He moves that all the way up to Bray. Bray and Samus. Bray look for the shot. Can't get through the defenseman of the County Royals as he kicks it back out. This is Travis McInnes coming across, grabbing the puck. As he goes in behind the net. 1:40 left of the overtime period. That's Bray now controlling. Bray tips it up, and it's a foot race in as that's Samus. And there's a streaking Bruzma on the far side. Can't control that pass as it's a 2-on-1 going the opposite way. They're getting back as fast as they can. 1:25 left. There's the shot by the county. Off the side of the net. Does not get it. But I think Chrislin would have had that one if the puck was on net. But wow, what a turnover by the county. As Riviette talks to Chrislin, knowing that he probably had that one all the way. As a face-off will take place to his left. As Verona steps in, he's out there with John Samus again. And Cassabo, face-off won by the county. Kept in Riviette. Back over to Clancy. Clancy looks for the pass back to Riviette. Backdoor pass tipped away. Nice play by Cassabo, laying down on that one. That's Verona up to John Samus, who has 2 goals tonight. He kicks to the middle. John Samus scores! John Samus! Overtime winner! Wow! What a game. And comeback by the Madoc Wildcats. They were down 3-0 in this game. As John Samus with the game winner, 3 goals tonight. He will definitely be the first star for Madoc. Steve Tierney, 75 saves tonight in a 4-3 loss. Again, unfortunately for Steve Tierney, he is the talk of this, as both teams showing the respect for the great game tonight. But thank you so much for joining us. We will catch you here next Sunday. And that is a 4-3 win for the Wildcats. Thank you again so much for joining us here at the Madoc and District Rec Center. I'm Bill Newman. Have a great night.